Picture this: two people, same income, same $7,000 a year to invest, same 10% return, same 30 years. One uses a regular taxable brokerage account. One uses a Roth IRA. At the end, they both have the same number on the screen: $1.15 million. But then one of them has to write a check to the IRS for $141,000. The other one keeps every dollar. Same money, same returns, one account choice, and a $141,000 difference. That account is called a Roth IRA, and here's what I find wild. Most people have never opened one. Not because they don't qualify, not because they can't afford it, because nobody ever explained what it actually does. My name is Max, and today I'm going to walk you through exactly what a Roth IRA is, who qualifies, how much you can put in, what goes inside, and the one move that makes the whole thing work. If you're in your 20s or 30s and you don't have a Roth IRA yet, this is the most important account you're not using. Let's start with the basics. IRA stands for Individual Retirement Arrangement. But forget the name. All you need to know is that it's a special account with specific tax rules that make it extremely powerful for long-term investors. Most retirement accounts defer your taxes. You get a break now, but you pay later. The Roth IRA does the opposite. You pay taxes now, on the money going in, and then never again. Not on the growth. Not on the withdrawal. Never. Here's how a regular taxable brokerage account works. You earn money. You pay income tax. You invest what's left. Your investment grows. And when you take it out, you pay capital gains tax on the growth, typically 15%. Here's how a Roth IRA works. You earn money. You pay income tax. You invest what's left, same as before. Your investment grows. And when you withdraw in retirement, you pay zero tax. Not a lower rate. Zero. That single difference, compounded over 30 or 40 years, is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Why does it matter so much? Because in a taxable account, you're compounding a number that gets taxed at the end. In a Roth IRA, you're compounding the same number. But the entire balance is yours. Think about it this way. If your Roth grows to $1 million, you have $1 million. No calculation, no deduction, no percentage owed. The government already got their cut when the money went in. Everything after that belongs to you. Now, who can use a Roth IRA? 2 rules. Rule 1. You need earned income. Wages, salary, self-employment. Money you worked for. You cannot fund a Roth with investment income or passive income alone. Rule 2. Your income cannot be too high. For 2024, single filers earning under $146,000 can contribute the full amount. Between $146,000 and $161,000, it phases out gradually. Above $161,000, you're not eligible for a direct Roth contribution. If you're in your 20s or early 30s earning a normal salary, you almost certainly qualify. Most people who haven't opened a Roth IRA don't have an income problem. They have an awareness problem. Married filing jointly. Full contribution under $230,000 per year. Phases out between $230,000 and $240,000. One more thing worth knowing. If your income is too high, there's a legal strategy called the backdoor Roth IRA. It's a workaround that higher earners can use to still get money into a Roth. I'll cover that in a future video. For most people watching this, you don't need it yet. How much can you contribute? For 2024, the limit is $7,000 per year. If you're 50 or older, you get an extra $1,000 catch-up contribution, so $8,000 total. $7,000 a year is $583 a month. You don't have to hit the maximum. Even $100 a month into a Roth IRA, started early, will outperform most people's retirement savings. Put in what you can. Increase it when you can. The limit resets every year. Let's look at what $7,000 a year actually becomes inside a Roth IRA. At 10%, the S&P 500's long-term historical average, here's what the math shows. After 10 years, $111,562. After 20 years, $401,785. After 30 years, 1,151,430. After 40 years, 3,097,576. Every single dollar of that. Zero tax on withdrawal. Not deferred, not reduced. Gone, never owed. Now here's the thing most people get wrong when they first hear about a Roth IRA. They think it's an investment. It's not. A Roth IRA is a container, an account with special tax rules. What you put inside that container is completely up to you. You can hold individual stocks, bonds, ETFs, index funds, REITs, whatever you choose. The Roth is just the tax wrapper around the investment. So what should go inside it? For most people who are starting out, the answer is simple. A total market index fund or an S&P 500 index fund. Low cost, diversified, and historically, it outperforms the majority of actively managed funds over long periods. At Fidelity, look at FSROX or FSCAX. At Vanguard, VTI or VTSX. At Schwab, SWTSX. Pick one. Set it to buy automatically every month. You don't need to think about it again. You'll hear a lot about the Roth IRA versus the traditional IRA. Here's the difference in one sentence. Traditional IRA. You get a tax deduction now, pay taxes later when you withdraw. Roth IRA. No deduction now, pay zero taxes when you withdraw. Same contribution limit, same investment options, just different tax timing. One front-loaded, one back-loaded. Which one wins? It depends on your tax bracket, now versus in retirement. If you're young and in a lower tax bracket today, the Roth almost always wins. You lock in your low rate now and never pay again. Every year of growth after that is completely yours. If you're older, in a high bracket now, and expect to drop to a much lower bracket in retirement, the traditional IRA might make more sense. You get the deduction when it's worth more. For most people in their 20s and 30s watching this, Roth. Every time. Here's the math side by side. Same $7,000 a year, same 30 years, same 10% return. Traditional IRA balance, $1,151,000. You withdraw in retirement and pay 22% income tax. You keep $897,115. Roth IRA balance, $1,151,000. You withdraw tax-free. You keep $1,151,430. The difference is $255,315 from the exact same contributions and the exact same returns, just different tax timing. What about your 401k? If your employer offers a match, contribute enough to get the full match first. That's an instant 50 to 100% return. Nothing else comes close. After the match, open your Roth IRA and max it out, $7,000. Then if you still have more to invest, go back to the 401k and contribute beyond the match. That order, employer match first, Roth IRA second, more 401k third, is the standard playbook for most people starting out. One more thing that makes the Roth IRA different from almost every other retirement account. Your contributions, not your earnings, just the money you put in, can be withdrawn anytime for any reason, with no tax and no penalty. This matters because it removes one of the biggest objections people have: being scared their money is locked up until age 59 and a half. Your contributions are never locked. Only the earnings follow the retirement withdrawal rules. How do you actually open a Roth IRA? It takes 15 minutes. Go to Fidelity, Vanguard, or Schwab. All three are free, have no account minimums, and are the most trusted names in low-cost investing. Create an account. Select Roth IRA as the account type. Link your bank. Make your first contribution. Then set up automatic monthly deposits so it runs on autopilot. I'll link beginner guides for each one in the description below. Here's your one move from today. Open a Roth IRA this week, not next month. Not after you figure out your budget. This week. The contribution limit resets every January 1st. If you miss a year, that window is gone. You cannot go back and contribute to a prior year after the deadline. Every year you wait is a year of tax-free compounding you cannot recover. Drop a comment and tell me, did you already have a Roth IRA, or is this the first time you're hearing about it? I read all of them, And your answer actually helps me figure out what to cover next. And if this clicked, share it with someone in their 20s or 30s who doesn't have one yet. The best time to open a Roth IRA was yesterday. The second best time is right now. I'm Max. I'll see you in the next one.